hard ones to say.
The
how
communal
do you
spaces
decide?
is always hard. Like as someone who's lived with other people as well, you got to all agree on what's up there in the communal space.
I would,
I think
I've got it.
Yeah.
Commission a photo with the two of you.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good one. Yeah.
He might not
On,
like that
horses
sort of,
or something.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
you're both regal. You're both in the queen outfit like you were saying, medieval.
I think
Maybe not.
Yeah.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah.
We'll just do this instead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going rogue again.
I'm not actually going to do it, Damien. You're so excited.
I'm going rogue. No, this would be really funny.
Okay.
Right? So concede, take the painting down from the mantle, the normal one.
Yeah.
What you do is you invite them back into your room for a talk and act like nothing's up. Little does he know, right? The painting that had you lying down naked, you've now had them painted in naked too. And you're both lying there together.
Yeah, right.
Put it back up in the wall and don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
I think that's not a bad thing. I think you should basically say, well, it's either the naked photo of me, painting of me,
Or
it's
the naked
one
photo
regal.
of us.
Or the regal one. What do you want? You want this one or that one?
That's a good one. Yeah. Not of us. Maybe just one of the others, like the original
they
ones.
paid good money for this. Probably cost them $5 on Fiverr. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you can tell, after 4 years of doing this podcast, I'm not giving serious advice anymore.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
I'm going rogue.
I like the naked one there.
It's not one that needs serious advice, so I think take it as you will.
Take it as you please, nugget in the butt.
All right, let's leave it there for Chavril.
Chavril.
This next one is my one, and it's going to come from Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Ah,
What
yes.
were they
The
called?
Scooby-Doo couple.
They were called Freddie McGallar. Freddie McGallar.
Freddie McGallar. No, the Scooby-Doo couple, I reckon. They were both in Scooby-Doo.
They were both in Scooby-Doo. Fred and the other one.
Yes, that's
Daphne.
what everyone called them, the Scooby-Doo couple.
Hey, Scooby-Doo couple.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the Scooby-Doo couple write in, how to deal with 5 to 10 birds not wanting to leave my balcony. Please help me with some advice. They are not afraid of me, not even afraid of a scarecrow that I managed to place there. They hide behind my pots of flowers and they don't want to leave for the whole day. It's very difficult to clean their excrement unless I wash my 9th floor balcony, which is a source of complaints from the lower floor neighbors. What do I do? Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle
You'd
Gellar.
essentially be raining turds on everybody below
Yeah,
if
right,
you did that.
right. It's so true. It'd just be flowing down.
I think what you could do is what our good friend Damien has done is become one with the birds, become friends with
Get
the
a bird
birds.
outfit.
Yes, get a bird outfit.
No,
Dress
no.
up as a clocker. Like this is what Damien has done.
Yeah.
He wanted to
crazy
become friends
clocker.
with a crow. This is how he's
Yeah,
doing
he
it.
became the crow.
He became the crow,
Crow
from
of Melbourne. He
Yeah.
would like scale building tops with white face paint on.
How dare you, first off. This is assassination of my character. And I will not stand for it. and I will not sit for it either. Instead, I'm going to hover awkwardly in between both of them.
I'm going to lay. I'm going
and
to lay
be
right
mad.
down.
No, but I think the worst thing to do is befriend them.
Yeah.
Because they're hanging out regardless.
They
You don't
are,
want to
yeah,
say,
yeah.
hey, soup's on, boys, and open the door and tell them to come in.
Yeah.
Give him bread and stuff like that. Start feeding
The bread
birds.
line,
Yeah.
the bird bread line. Yeah.
We've documented my battle with the birds.
Yep.
It's I'm losing at the moment. They've
Yeah.
stolen my strawberries. They're digging up my garden. They're pooping on everything.
Yep.
I'm
poop is
a
bad.
defeated man.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's
I
hard.
give up.
Vermin is an issue. But I will say, if birds is the worst of your situation, then you've got it relatively good,
That's
right?
pretty good.
Have you ever had any sort of like a mouse or rat problem?
Oh,
or
yeah, they're the
some
worst.
sort of other creature?
Until I moved into this house, I'd never seen a huntsman.
You've never seen a huntsman spider?
And never in person.
All right. Yeah, right. On television. Yeah.
Yeah, on television,
maybe,
yeah.
yes.
But and since we moved in, I think we've had about 3.
Right.
And my girlfriend never wants to kill them, and I'm the biggest chicken, but I do it.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
be the man of the house.
Well, she doesn't want to kill them as in she like wants them to live and
No, she
Doesn't wanna attack
She's like, kill the Vernon, just not me.
she wants to get rid of them.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if I was a brave man, I would. I don't like killing spiders.
Yeah.
If I was a brave man, I would escort the huntsman out.
Yeah, right.
But when it's the size
Tell
of
them, mate, you've had enough.
exactly, but when it's the size of your face, it's a
Yeah.
bit harder to
It's hard to accept that.
to
yeah.
ask it to leave.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't even pick it up.
It's
Like,
like-
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that stuff.
It's a fear that, like, I think as an Australian, like, you have to sort of just know that there's a good chance there'll be a spider. You have a huntsman
Around the
encounter.
corner, yeah.
It could be in your car. They somehow get in your car.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
it's-
they do.
Or on your car. Even if they're on the outside of my car and I'm driving and there's a spider crawling on my car, I don't want to leave the car. I'll probably drive it into...
I will accept my
I'll
life
drive
in
it
the
into
car.
the ocean. I'll drive it into the river. I'll be on the bottom of the Yarra if I have to be.
Tom leaves behind.
Yeah, all because of a spider that apparently doesn't even bite.
Don't they?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So, like, birds to me aren't really like a big problem. To me, I think the only problem is the mess.
Yes.
Unless they're swooping.
The poopy mess.
The poopy mess.
Yes.
Now, Marcus, you had a pigeon problem at your old house.
At my old house, at my parents' house, actually, there was a bird problem.
It wasn't a problem necessarily, but
It was a pigeon
there were
problem.
often pigeons around.
Do you remember, Tom, looking out of your upstairs window, looking across to my house, and because we had a 2-story house, on the bottom story roof was a pile of bird shit. Because there was a pile, like a good
like
6
a
feet,
literal
6
pile.
feet.
It was huge.
It was huge.
You've heard of Mount Fuji. This is Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji was there. Yeah, 100%.
Did you climb it?
Nah.
He didn't have the right tools.
I didn't have the right tools.
Oxygen tank, a Sherpa.
People have died on Mount Everest and people have died on Mount Fuji.
Marcus is like, I didn't climb it. I just stepped in it.
How do you not see Mount Fuji coming, right?
Yeah, exactly. It just happens.
Oops.
No, but it is a problem.
Yeah.
100% bird shitting is a problem. And I recall my dad for good 12 years of my life, if not longer, trying to figure out this goddamn pigeon problem.
Yeah.
And there was a pigeon problem.
He was like Wile E. Coyote, and that was Roadrunner.
Yeah,
But it was
exactly.
like,
My dad was Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah,
And
right.
I get your dad's pain because you don't want to have like a pigeon genocide on your hands.
No. Yeah,
I don't
right.
want to be killing spiders left
Oh,
and
no,
right.
he would have killed pigeons. He would have if he would
Like John Wick. He would just be like ripping their heads off.
Yeah, he would have if he sent the right message to the rest of them. He would
If
have.
you've seen the second Matrix movie where he fights all those Agent Smiths,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw your dad fighting
All
birds
those pigeons, yeah.
like that, similar to like that.
Well, make sure Mike Tyson doesn't hear this podcast because he loves pigeons.
Yeah,
He'll kill your dad.
Well, there's the thing. So my dad tried it multiple different ways. Whether it was a eagle, like a toy eagle sort of thing,
birds,
fake
yeah,
bird
that don't
that
work.
would fly across like on a thingo. Birds love that. They don't give a shit. There was also the cages that it catch one, it would die in the cage. He's like, well, it's killed the other one.
Let
like
the
it's
other
dead.
birds know what you saw.
No, don't care. They still go there.
Yeah.
Only one thing got rid of the pigeons. One thing.
What was it?
A cat.
Hey, that's right. I was
That's
going to
it.
say what did stop it, but yeah, of
It was a
course.
cat.
You had a
'Cause
bouncer.
We had a cat that would
Prowl
eventually
around.
would just go onto the roof, killed 1 or 2 birds.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
No pigeon. And then that cat eventually ran away. No bird came back though.
Oh, right. It's like the message was sent.
The message was sent.
I like to think that his last adventure was to the bird headquarters.
Yeah.
And he
He was John Wick in
pulled
it.
a grenade and he was
Yeah.
just like, this is for Marcus's family.
Yeah.
And exploded the cave.
And the cat.
Cost the cat's life,
Yes.
but now there's no more
One of
poo-poo.
his, that was his last life.
Yeah,
that was
it's
that
true.
was his
He
gone.
used all 9 with
He
that
used
one
all
grenade.
9 to kill all those birds.
9
yeah.
grenades he had.
But yeah, that's the only way that those birds were gotten rid of.
I get where this person's coming from because I go to balcony.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I've gone on holiday to Queensland and stuff, like birds will just flock to the balcony and they hang out
Yeah.
because, they're up high all the time.
Yeah.
It reminds
I
me
don't
of...
need to go all the way to the ground. This
Exactly.
is a perch right here.
And it reminds me of once we were in Queensland. This is when I was quite young. I was eating cornflakes and like a cockatiel landed.
Yeah.
And I gave it to cockatiel. Loved it. My dad said, don't feed him because I'll keep coming back. I was like, okay, Dad.
But he loves Nutrigrain.
He loves the Nutrigrain.
My dad left and I grabbed the bag of cornflakes.
You're like, not only am I going to feed him one, let's give him a handful.
dick.
Not far off. I sprinkled them all over the floor of the balcony,
Right.
all over the furniture.
Oh my God.
And I left.
Yeah.
And I was like, and now I play the waiting game. And I came back to, I reckon, at least like 30 cockatiels on the balcony. And I went out and just stood amongst them.
And I am one of the bird people.
I remember my dad walking out and be like, what have you done? And me just standing amongst
Like
the
Ace
birds.
Ventura when all the animals coming out of his house.
That was my vacation. That was the highlight. Forget Movie World and Dream World. That was my...
How
I
much
loved
shit
it.
was on the balcony?
Yeah, right. He's making snow angels in the poo.
It was coded. But it was a good time.
It was a nice blaze of
a
poo-poo.
nice coat of poo.
Okay, so this person here, right? They want to get rid of the birds.
On a
I
balcony,
think it is very difficult in order to take wildlife because you can't reason with animals.
No, you
That's
can't.
the one thing you can't reason with animals.
Come on, bird.
I don't know.
Get out of here.
I don't know. I reason with you guys every week.
Oh, yeah, you dirty dog. You dirty dog.
Let's just leave him.
Unless- no, high fives,
let's just
yeah.
get a balance here.
Unless if you've got an infestation of animals, you can exterminate, right?
Yeah.
There are certain animals that are acceptable to be exterminated.
Yes.
I don't know about birds. I think a lot of birds are protected species.
No. You can kill a lot of birds.
Can you?
Yeah.
I thought like things like magpies and stuff you can't. can't.
I don't know about magpies, but the most common bird you kill a lot of.
Look, I've taken a drone up into the sky, and magpies do not like drones.
No, they don't. No.
They do not like drones.
I don't know about a magpie. I don't want to comment on the magpie. I don't know much about bird law.
Yeah, as a Collingwood supporter as well, you probably
don't like it. No,
magpies are your friends.
Yes. Now, you know those birds that are like brown with black head?
They're Indian miners.
Yeah, them.
Yep.
They you can kill. Pigeons you can kill.
Are you sure?
You can't.
I think you're wrong about this.
I'm pretty sure most birds you cannot kill.
I don't think you can just like walk around with a BB gun just capping Indian miners left and right.
Maybe not. But vernon like pigeons, I'm sure.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. I don't think you can just start
you can't go on post
you can't just start culling animals like.
Yeah, if I snapped the bird's neck in the street and someone saw it, I think they'd probably report me.
I'm gonna say. Everybody who's listening to this who just picked up their gun to go kill birds, don't listen to Marcus.
Yeah, right. So because
don't listen to Marcus about that, but listen to Damien about putting a nugget up your butt. All right?
I think that's more reasonable advice than killing birds willy-nilly. Because when that person's in court getting trialed for bird murder, murder, they're going to say, but a guy on a podcast told me to do it.
Yeah, well, this is not legal advice, guys. I'm not a lawyer.
We need to work some sort of line in the intro song to have like, this is not legal advice, or like some sort of disclaimer.
How about with like every episode title, put an asterisk next to it?
Maybe, yeah. That asterisk stands for this is not legal advice. We're not familiar with bird law. Okay, so what do we want to say to this person then? How do you deal with it?
How do you deal with? Well, look, the message that I said about getting a cat won't work on a balcony because the cat will probably try and jump, pounce, kill the bird, and then kill itself. So no cats, please.
I think he's tried to do it himself. I think he needs to call an exterminator company and be like, what can I do about these birds? And they will have the proper tools, cages, things like that, maybe processes that he has to go through. I would say an exterminator, whether it's legal or not to kill them, he'll be able to help out.
He'll be able to figure out whether it's legal or not.
I was just going to say, do like the train station thing or like, do you know, like stick like spikes sticking up from like, that's kind of dangerous though in your balcony.
Yeah, but I mean, still,
it pricks the bird once and then... Yeah,
it's like how they make furniture uncomfortable for like people to sleep on because they don't want people to sleep. It's like you want to do the same, but for the birds.
I'm just going to say, just don't hurt the birds.
Don't hurt the birds.
This is the one question I'm not going to go right on.
We don't know.
Because Marcus did that for me.
I'm just looking up. You can kill a lot of them.
Oh my God.
I've got a list of all these birds that you can kill. It's a long weekend. Let's get out there.
I'm not going to say which birds you can kill. But there's a lot you can't, so don't do that. Look it up yourself.
What has this podcast evolved into?
It's a hunting podcast.
It's a hunting podcast.
What's the name of the website, by the way?
Hold on.
I just want to see how impartial they are.
Petsmart.org.au.
I don't believe that.
All right. Well, don't believe whatever you want, all right, Mr. I don't believe the internet.
Their motto is probably like, the smartest pet is a dead pet.
No.
It's probably their motto.
Their motto is, if you don't know if you can kill it, don't shoot it.
That is not their motto.
No, it's in there. It's actually in the sentence. It's on their website.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to make a blanket statement here. Do not kill any animals, all right?
We love animals. No animal cruelty.
We love animals on this podcast.
No. He's waiting to die. Anyway, no killing animals, guys.
All right. No killing animals. But the spikes on the thing, I think, is not killing it. It's just deterring.
Make it a deterrent. You have to deter them in whatever way you can. Yeah. All right, we've killed the mood, so let's just kill the podcast. That's the only thing that has died. That's actually all the time we have for the podcast, guys. But great questions brought to the table as always.
I think so, yes.
Do you have plans for your long weekend?
Ooh, no plans for me.
I'm still going to go on hunting, actually.
Yeah. I'm going to a friend's house who lives sort of in the country.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe there is a hunting tour on.
Doesn't make it legal if it's in the country, Marcus. So,
you're not crossing international waters.
Right. We don't know. So nothing interesting.
I've gone to a barbecue. That's about it. Not much, What about Damien?
Yeah, I'm doing things.
Yeah, good stuff. You don't need to tell us.
Nothing interesting enough to talk about on the podcast.
None of your business.
None of you, Tom?
No, none of your business.
Weddings?
Yeah, I got weddings.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's leave it there for the podcast, though. As I said, great questions brought to the table as always. If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com. But that is all the time we have. Thank you to everyone out there for listening. Thank you, of course, to Marcus.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you to Damien.
Thanks, guys.
And as we end every episode,
stay curious.
Thank you again for listening. If you want to get in touch with us and ask us a question of your own, you can email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com.
That email again, Tom.
Is tqhpodcast@gmail.com. We're also on what, Marcus?
We're on Twitter. We're also on Facebook.
At TQH Podcast. You can find us there. And we are also on, Damien.
Wherever you can get a podcast, that is where the TQH Podcast is. Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, you name it. We're on there.
And if you head over to iTunes, rate, subscribe, and leave a review, that would be fantastic. 5 stars if you think we deserve it. Thanks for listening.